Sox game is currently on right now as we speak, but I figure if I do this, I'll have enough time to catch by the end of the game. Um, if you guys haven't, if you guys are wondering where the original episode 10 went, it's over on my Twitch channel. We did the last two spring training games over there, so we're gonna start the franchise over here. And with episode 10, again, if you're wondering, well, how can how is it that we went from one to the other? Well, Twitch will be your answer.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Corey Kluber.
With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Boston Red Sox find them. All right, ready to go here. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And a foul ball. In the air, right side. Duvall makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Adam Frazier. And first offering is fouled off. Kluber, the former Cy Young Award winner, he throws a slurve, a cutter, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Tap back to the mound. Gets it to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And he deals. Into center. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Nice.
Oh. Here's Alex Verdugo. The why to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Pitch is in for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Santander calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Christian Arroyo. Good contact guy, good defender. That catches the zone for a strike. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. Man aboard, and here is Devers. There's a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Arroyo, the base runner at first with one out.
Excuse me.
Fly ball down the line.
No.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
0-2 now. On the ground, 2-ball. Mountcastle over to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. On to the back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Never did anything.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right
fucking
there.
dummies
Now a
out.
chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now here is Ramon Urias. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson. And that one wrapped foul. 1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And the Orioles lead. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Still stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
He's the hit.
So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder. And that's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall. The throw into second. Refsnyder hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
I wasn't sure what to do there. I wasn't sure what to do there at all.
In there, and it's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Justin Turner. And there's the strike. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner around second. And he's got a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that one is off the wall. 1 runs in. Mateo with a relay throw. The tag. And he's
I wanted
out.
the other run.
But
It's all right.
top half of the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Turner collects it. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
And first offering is fouled off. Mateo playing up the middle at short. 27 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And that one ripped into right. And foul ball. 1-2 now. In the air, left side. Verdugo gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles,
Cedric Mullins digs in now.
Cedric Mullins.
Shit, no!
Ball pretty well struck right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Adam Frazier will hit next.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others.
Oh, he's
and
one
that
out.
short fence is just so inviting. A lot of balls bounce over for an
0-2 is the count.
And a foul ball,
Man,
he
that's not
stays
good.
alive. Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls
Dude.
it away.
What the hell?
Mullins at second with 2 down. This one in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. One left for the Orioles.
Jorge Alfaro.
Back here at Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in for Boston, Jorge Alfaro. There's the strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Line drive. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder,
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. That's in for a strike. And there's the strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, right field. Santander in pursuit.
Shit.
He's got it. 2 down.
That's what I wanted. I wanted him. Wanted a home run.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2. Kicks Sandios. Bounce to the left side. Whips it across, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1.
That's not good.
Back inside Fenway Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Foul ball there.
Go.
That one fouled off.
That wasn't a home run if you had put it somewhere else.
Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering is fouled back.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. The 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Oh, he gloves it, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the 4th. Rafael Devers up to hit. Means back to work. There's a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. And Devers is set down. Adam Duvall at the plate. The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. And there's a strike. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. Oh, wow, what a stop. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Rob Refsnyder getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Bobby Dahlbeck, the next to hit, singled and scored his first time. And that's a strike. That's in there.
0-2.
Duvall on second. Refsnyder at first. One gone. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Justin Turner. That one's in there, 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, He could bust this game wide open.
Ripped on a line. 2 away. The throw to third. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Oh my God.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. The pitch. Foul ball.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Devers throws out to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Chris Martin.
Ball, that's out.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Next offering is outside.
Put it right where they wanted it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
In there for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. That's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing.
Now a dive at short, over to first. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
Alfaro batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Mullins going back on this one, and that one hops the wall. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Alex Verdugo. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez on third. Alfaro stands at second. No outs. Line drive, base hit, right center field. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's 4-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager
Kyle Bradish gets the ball.
The hell?
Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo, 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. And there's the strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins makes the play, and there's 1 down. Now it's Devers at the plate. Ripped to right, base hit. Santander gets it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. So they're at the corners now. At the plate, Adam Duvall. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. That's a base hit as a run scores.
A couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Digging in, Rob Refsnyder. In there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Grabs it right up against the wall.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Bobby Dahlbeck blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 8-0. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken. He's into the game with the bases empty. Well struck left field. Bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jorge Mateo. There's the strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And it's fouled away.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Frazier in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Right side. Over to Dahlbeck. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. There's the strike. Hernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. Here comes a pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that ball is out of here. Kike Hernandez takes him deep. His first homer of the year. It's 9-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
The 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
To first, gets the catcher by a step. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 now. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here is line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Rafael Devers. Hit hard, base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. 1 down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. 1 for 3. In the air, well hit. No doubt about it. It is gone. Grand slam. Adam Duvall hits 1 out. A 4 spot on the board. It's 13-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. He swings and drives 1 out to deep left field. It bangs off the wall. Throw cut off to first. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Strike 1. Perez, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. There's a strike up high. And it's 0-2.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Turner climbs in on that right side. In for a strike. It's 0-1. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Enrique Hernandez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
There's a strike.
0-2.
Hard hit left side. Over to first, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Back here at Fenway, now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Martin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dahlbeck makes the grab, 1 down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground. Devers picks it up, sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
So digging in, Adley Rutschman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bounced up the middle. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
They get the force. 3rd out, and the Orioles leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Bottom of the 7th, Jorge Alfaro at the plate. Perez back to work. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Shiono Perez. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Ripped on a line to center. Puts the squeeze on it. And a quick out, number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Alex Verdugo digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty on the ground right side. Frazier collects it. And Verdugo is set down. Christian Arroyo will hit next. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Devers now. Out towards right center field. That gets down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And stepping in for Boston, Adam Duvall. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Makes the catch up against the wall. Boston strands a pair. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Gunnar Henderson. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Richard Blyer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time.
Fuck
An
you, he's
infield
out.
knock to start the inning. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
I don't know. That might not work.
Looks like we've got an answer,
Nope.
and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
And
I
here
wouldn't
is
normally do that,
Austin
but-
Hayes.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can
I
be
knew
a
he was
little
out.
aggressive right here.
Fucking knew he was out.
That to right. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. In the air out to center. Hernandez has it sized up, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. That clips the corner.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Out number 3.
Bounce to that, just bounce to that. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Michael Gibbons. So now here's the DH, Rob Refsnyder.
Michael Gibbons.
The pitch. That clips the corner. There's a strike. On the ground out to short. Tosses across to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Dahlbeck batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Chop to the left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And a couple of quick outs. So now Turner in on that right side. That one ripped left field. Hayes ranging back, banks off the wall. And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. And it goes just foul. Two outs. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier. And he deals. This to center field. Hernandez has it sized up. One away. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1. Brazier, in his 6th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Tosses to first. Frazier retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next pitch is popped up. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox slugged their way to a win in this one.
After a couple of times through the order, these guys really figured it out with the bats. A huge 5th inning, and that was all they really needed to get this victory today. Really nice job.
What the hell? Whoa. What the hell?
Underdog since when I used to run a blog. I ain't soft, I can bend a hoop or run a claw. On the fog where I learned to view the sun is small. No sweat when you getting used to jumping walls. Back when I used to call instead of getting caught. I remember feeling lost, about to get a job. Sending in the mall trying to triple law. Had to ask if it costs ever getting caught. Change course, had to bang doors. Now them same doors got a man to wait for us. Handshake still cause the manners ain't lost. On floss when cause I plan to stay raw. Had to take deals that ain't have a race seal just to have a play field. Now I'd rather take off. Remember when it feels like you gotta stay still if the line ain't crossed.
right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Same pitch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that skips into dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Adam Frazier in the box here lets that one go for a ball. To third. Frazier retired. Out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
And fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's the ball.
Oh, it's strike.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Out to short. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Zips it across, and that'll do it. 0-0. Sox come to the. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. The wind and the pitch. There's the strike. Strike two. Making his debut here in April. Chris, I think we have to assume that means they see him as an important piece for their pitching staff this year.
I think so. I mean, they wouldn't have him here if they didn't feel he was ready to pitch at this level, and this is a great chance for him to prove himself.
Here's Christian Arroyo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rips that one center field. Mullins tracks it down for the out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. 0-1. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That's ripped. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. One left for the Red Sox. We played an inning. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Casas steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
That is big.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
There's a strike. Adley Rutschman saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Now here is Ramon Urias. Whips it to Casas, and that bottom of the second. Here's Turner now. And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Strike two. Lined, and that's a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Adam Duvall at the plate. In there for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Adam Duvall blasts one out. His second of the year. The Red Sox score first. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Reese McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike. And strike two.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
That smash towards center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
This one high in the air to left center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike. Ground ball, Casas. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Austin Hayes. That one's in there, 0-1. Hayes, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Jorge Mateo now. First pitch, and that's
No
in
ball.
for a strike.
1 strike.
Mateo getting to start at shortstop, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the... And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third, here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. Right side. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox. And a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. That one at triple digits. Devers measures 6 feet even, 240 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And that's in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Verdugo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Now a screamer into the outfield. Santander makes the grab. 2 away now. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. In there for strike one. Turner, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Santander makes the grab, and that's the inning. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back now at Fenway. On to the fourth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. Fought off foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Verdugo ranging after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one away.
Second baseman.
Here's Adam Frazier. Grounded out his first time. There's a strike. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
The 0-1. Swings through that one. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it here. Rodriguez back to work. That's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Now there's one away. Here's Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Tristan Casas. And that one hit to first. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Bradish is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Line drive, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Well, they've been able to get to the rookie a little bit here in his debut. That's something to be expected, even for someone with a lot of promise. What have you seen, Chris?
Well, we can't make any sweeping declarations about the future of his career after just 1 game, so I'm not even going to go down that road. But I will say that he's going to have games like this at this level. Everyone wants to go out and dominate in their debut. That hasn't happened here, but he's getting great experience and hopefully learning a lot right now.
Next offering is fouled back. McGuire, the lead runner, out at second. Casas at first, 2 out of the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. And that misses off the outside edge.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Rutschman in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Orioles hitless so far in the game. That's to third. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Nice grab on the run. And that'll do it. Orioles held in check there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. That's in there. And that's strike 1. There's the strike. And the right-hander deals. In the air, center field. Mullins makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered in this game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Strike 2. The pitch. That one blasted deep to right. Santander going back some more. That one is gone. He blasts one out to right, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact.
Coming on for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Alex Verdugo. And a swing and a line drive into right field, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Verdugo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Adam Duvall. He's already homered here in this one. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Over to Frazier, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire, 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a strike in there. On the ground at first. Mountcastle takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Henderson, in his rookie season, just 21 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Casas. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Slice down the right side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. This offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing, because he's coming right after these guys.
Up the middle. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker.
Boogie doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base, and when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Mullins at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing.
Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a strike. Bradish measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Frazier. On to Mountcastle. It's a double play. Rob Refsnyder getting ready to hit. Out center. Hayes after it. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Brian Bayo. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. That one's in there, 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. Now 2 out. Man at first. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Kicks and deals. Slow roller to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. This one in the air, center field. Duvall settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that is that. One. Bottom of the inning, still stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Strike 2. Righty to the plate. In the air out towards right center. And no one can get there. It falls in. And that's a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Devers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
0-2.
Laced down the line, base hit right field. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3. So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 3. Lined into right. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Justin Turner now. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Adam Duvall. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, and now Ramon Urias. Got one out to right. Verdugo puts it away for the out. One up, one down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. To the right side, Casas takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Late swing, fouled off. The 0-1. In the air, left field. Refsnyder moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Back here at Fenway. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire. Bradish back to work. And there's the strike. There's the strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And a base hit up the middle. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Called strike right there. Liner, base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
New arm out of the bullpen, Michael Gibbons. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1. There's a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Right-handed reliever. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Oh, what a flip for 1. And that's 2. So 2 down now, and here is Christian Arroyo. Out towards right center field. Mullins flashes the leather on the running cat. We go to the 9th, and now Jorge Mateo We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Blyer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1. Late with the swing there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. No play. That's an infield single. He's 2 outs away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adam Frazier. That's in there. 0-1. Blyer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Mullins stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is popped up. Arroyo makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And next for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. On the ground. And that'll do it. This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.
There we go. Now I can finally use Tapia. Oh.
back against the wall and had to fight back. It's so my view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of view. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 6 o'clock.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
And Sale deals. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Sale delivers. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Sale, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
1-1.
Sale ready. Popped up. Hernandez has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. End of it. Bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Christian Arroyo. That's a strike, and that is strike 1. And there's the strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Down the left field line, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Rafael Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that one ripped into right. The 0-2. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And that is gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Alex Verdugo stands in now and watches strike 1. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Red Sox already leading. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. This to third, and that's just foul. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Adam Duvall, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. With some big swings in the series, 7 runs batted in on 3 hits. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now. Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins in pursuit. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first. Here's Reese McGuire. In there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one sliced foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
High fly ball out to center field. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. And into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. That one missed.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And he grounds one to the right side. Arroyo handles. The throw to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing. Back here at Fenway, now batting Tristan Casas. And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. That's strike 1. And there's the strike. In the air out towards right center. Mullins on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a quick out number 1. Here's Kike Hernandez with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Left field, way back there. Hits the fence. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Raimel Tapia to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Arroyo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full.
Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. Give me 1 second. Somebody's trying to get a hold of me. I just gotta do something real quick.
Playing from iPhone.
sprint. And that will end the inning. And the Red Sox back here in Boston. And now the veteran catcher, James McCann. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. McCann will handle the catching duties in this one. 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. He goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up. Sale drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jorge Mateo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And here it comes. There's the strike.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And that one is in for a strike. And Devers hits that one. Dives. What a play. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there for strike 1. Verdugo batting in the cleanup spot. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. In for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner. Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Justin Turner. In there, and it's 0-1. In for a strike. 0-2. At the belt and fires. Into left center for a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Adam Duvall at the plate. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. On to first. 2 out. Reese McGuire will hit next. Rips that one to right.
Oh, shit.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 5-0. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Put a pretty good jolt into that.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Casas stands in now and watches strike 1. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. McGuire at third with 2 away. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back now at Fenway. Start of the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. First offering misses the mark. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Frazier batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Foul ball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Little chopper rolls foul.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. And now the lefty fouled off. He was late. Bounce to the right. And the inning is over. And the Orioles lead 1. Still looking at that. Back here in Boston, John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Enrique Hernandez. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now, Raimel Tapia. Ripped on a line. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Arroyo. In there for strike 1. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Strike 2. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 2 away. Here's Rafael Devers. And he drops it down the third baseline. In there safely. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. There's the strike. And that's in for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. 1 run is in. Devers headed home. He'll score. 2 runs are in It's 7-0. Throw, tag, safe at third.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Big. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Here's Turner now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Base hit and a run in to score. Mullins throws to second. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. To the batter now, Adam Duvall. Line drive, caught. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the top of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And it's caught for the out. Now here is Ramon Urias. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now 1-1. So now 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
1-2 now. Sale gets under it and pops it up. And there's 2 away. Here is James McCann. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball there.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch is downstairs.
1-2.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles help. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Keegan Aiken.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
McGuire leading things off and takes a strike. Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's a strike. Aiken fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cionel Perez appears to be getting loose. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
But although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely with a double, his second of the day.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Tapia in the box now. No balls and a strike. In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes. He's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it. First and third, 2 away. Next to hit, Christian Arroyo. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Boston. Back here at Fenway Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Brian Bayo taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Jorge Mateo now 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Caught him looking for the K. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bayo, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. Offense. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. That clips the corner. Devers measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Strike 2. That one hit to right. Santander racing after it. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. There's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Justin Turner now. Swing and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. 2 on with 1 out. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second. It's 9-0. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. Puts a bunt down. Frazier on to first in time. Inning over. Back in Boston, here's Adam Frazier. Bayo back to work. Line drive, base hit. So, man aboard. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-1. And a weak ground ball to the left side. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now it's Austin Hayes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. Steep hill to climb. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Cionel Perez, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
In plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now here is Enrique Hernandez. And there's the strike.
0-1.
And he takes a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Raimel Tapia up next for the Red Sox. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. Down to third baseman, Ramon Urias. There's the strike.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And he handles it himself for the out. James McCann in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. And ball 1.
That's down.
1-1 to McCann. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson. Strike on the outside corner. That's strike one. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Welcome back. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. There's a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Devers stands in now and watches strike. In there across the letters.
Well, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Liner caught it second. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. That's hard hit on the line. Santander puts the squeeze on that one. And all set to start the ninth in this one. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Kenley on here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Hernandez grabs it on the run. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Jansen goes 6 feet 5 inches. He throws a cutter, a two-seamer, and he works in a slider. Oh, he can't bring it in. And he'll pull into second safely.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Out number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. We'll see you.
And that was phenomenal. I'm happy to bring this stuff to you guys. If you're still enjoying it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment down below which one of the 3 games we started playing was your favorite. If you want to, share the video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel, bell notifications turned on. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.